Hello, Queens and Kings. My name is Thandeka Shabangu. Welcome to my channel. If it is your first time here, welcome, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Welcome to today's video. Today's video is a vlog, the first vlog of the year, and the year is almost finished, but it's okay. So for this vlog, I will be working on a project. I'll be making a dress. Now, when I first saw this dress, I fell in love with it. And I said, this is my dress. So I was watching Come Dine With Me, and this is the inspiration of the dress. I want to make the dress exactly how it is, and that's how it's going to be. So currently, uh, I've done the cutting of the dress. And the only thing but I haven't finished with the cutting because I am short with material. So so today is a Thursday night and I've done with the cutting. Tomorrow is a Friday and I'm planning on going to buy material. I bought the material in Johannesburg CBD, but because Lens is closer and I just need just a few. I only need material for the belt and the lining for the bodies of the dress. So I'm just going to go to Lens. There are already three places I'm thinking of. There is H&R Fabrics, there is Concord Fabrics, and there's also Gazankul. So those are the three places I'm going to go for to look for the material. So Lens is closer by than going to Joburg CBD. So yeah, those are the challenges I've encountered so far. And to take me through the dress, I am using two videos. A video of the wraparound dress and the video of the sleeve. So those two videos, I'm going to include the links to those videos in the comment section and I'm going to pin it. So those videos are the videos that are helping me to make this dress. Without the videos, I cannot make the dress. So yeah, so tomorrow going to buy material and then we continue. Okay, so tomorrow morning I'm just going to show you how the cutting how the cutting went, yeah, and then the missing parts, and then we're going to continue. So these are my let's see. Okay, so these are my pockets, two of the pockets, and this is the skirt. The two pieces for the front. This is the lining, and this is the skirt. It's a top. It's a tonga material. So this is the back part of the skirt. So the front skirt is in two pieces, and then the back is just one piece. So this is the skirt. This is the lining. I've made an X to show that this is the wrong side of the material. I struggle with that part. So this is the back of the dress. I don't have lining. I'm gonna get the lining today. So this is the top. I'm so glad that I managed to get this detail for the top. So this is one side, like my right and my left part of the top, and these are the two linings for the top. I just don't have a belt and sleeves, and I don't have lining for the back part of my dress. So yeah, this is what I've done so far. Let me show you. So these are the two samples I'm taking with to the fabric shop just to show them the lining, the color, and the texture. And so I'm just going to do 1/2 meter of the lining, and then for the sleeves and the belt, I think I'm going to do 1.5 meter. I'm going to ask, yeah, and make sure I explain clearly so that I don't have the same mistake, because I have to finish this dress. I want to wear it on Sunday. So yeah, and now let me go to the fabric shop and do shopping for the material. And I am very annoyed. So I went to Lenasia lens to look for the Tsonga material. Ne? I started at Gazankul, but by the time I went to Lens, because usually Lens closes at 12 on Fridays and it opens at 2. So I arrived there around 10 past 12, and then I went to Gazankulu, and then I found the material, but there's a huge difference. The texture is different. That one is like it's like a net. This one it's more softer, and the colors are too bright. So I thought to myself, okay, let me let me make an exception, and just maybe I'll take it because it's just the sleeves, but there's a huge difference. Then I told myself, well, to know, man, there's two other options. There's two other material shops that I'm thinking of in Lens. So I had to wait. I had to wait for 2 o'clock, and that time it was around. Let me see, it was around quarter to one. So I had to wait, and then I went to H&R. H&R. I got the lining. At least there's something I got. I got the lining. It was just half a meter, but I didn't. I also find the same material that they have Ekazamkulu. It's more netty. It's too light. There's a big difference. And then I thought to myself, okay, let me go to my option 3. This shop is called Concord Materials. It's close to Lagsmi. It's just behind Lagsmi. It's opposite the pet shop. I went there, and when again they don't even have Tsonga material, total completely. So that means I have to go back to town where I got the material, because I got the material at Makoti, ne? Yes. So I have to go back in town. I'm just annoyed because I thought I can't really make a dress. I can't really put together the dress without having the belt. So I'm annoyed and I'm frustrated, and yeah, but I'm thinking of just mixing up these. At least if I have a belt, the sleeves is something I can sew on later. If I have a belt, because I can't get started without having a belt, because I have to combine my bodice part with the lining and the belt together. I have to sew them together. So and I need the material for the belt. So I'm thinking of using all these leftover pieces and just see what I can do. Maybe sew them together and figure out a way if I can just cut and paste nje, so that I can have a belt. And then tomorrow I'll go to town. I have to go to town. I have no choice, because I told myself, Kuti, my plan was to finish the drawers tonight, so at least I can finish it tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll go to town, and yeah. So the plan now is to find a way, cutting and pasting the material to get a belt, so that I can do the bodies, because I have to attach the bodies to the skirt. You understand? So I can't even get started with the bodies part without having the belt. So my plan of action now is to cut and paste material and make a belt. I'm just gonna maneuver it. I'm just gonna see a way through. But I'm glad I have the lining for the back part of the top, so I can get started with that one too. I'm just gonna cut it. Yeah, we'll make it through. We'll make it through. This is just a minor inconvenience. I'm joking. It's a major inconvenience, but yeah, there's nothing you can do. They were also directing me to go to Clip Down, and I told myself, what if I go there and I find that they do have a Tsonga, but it's a different material? I just lost hope. What made me more annoyed is the fact that I had to wait for so long for nothing. Yeah. Okay, let me get started. Yeah, so This is my cut and paste belt. I need two belts, so this is my first one. This is my first belt with all the pieces, and this is my second belt with all the loose pieces. So what I'm going to do now is stitch them together. Now I'm going to whip out my machine, honey, and then I'm going to start the sewing process. Yeah, I can't wait. So let's get started. Just going to get started with the belt because that's the first thing I'm panicking about. And after that, we can do anything from this point because based on the instructions from the video, my belt has to be ready first before I even get started with the top part, the bodies. So let me get started with my belt. I'm adding the bobbin to my machine, making sure it's going to be, so this is my yellow thread. So now I just add my bobbin here. Okay, secured. Continue with my bobbin. Okay, I think we're good to go. Oops. So this is my bobbin. It's nice and full, so I can get started on my sewing. Oh, perfect. Okay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Yay! I'm happy. Okay. First join is joined. Next, move on to the other one. Move on to the other one. Okay, so now I'm gonna stitch my belt. Ooh, you guys can't see me. Now I'm gonna stitch my belt and we'll come back once I'm done with the both belts, the two belts. If you ask any person who sews, stitching the neckline is the hardest part. This is not the leg, this is the back part of the bodice, but it's curved. Anything that is curved like this is very challenging. But the trick they've taught me is that focus on the dot. Make sure that your material is on the dot. Don't look here at your needle, look at the dot. So when you push your fabric, make sure that the fabric is next to the dot. Focus there, don't go on the other side. So that's the trick they taught me, and I'll do that, but I'll take it slowly and easily. Yeah, I tried Queens and Kings. I tried look. I tried you. I almost died. Probably took me 15 minutes to do this because I kept pausing and breathing. Shame. But I tried, hey? Okay, it's a bit cricket here, but I'm learning. So I've done, this are the two fronts, it's three pieces. The back, the two fronts, these are the belts. I have a problem here at the corner. Yeah, it's not aligning, especially the back part, you see? I don't know. No, where is this part? Here, here. Here it is. Both sides, this side and that side. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna find a way of manipulating it. So I'm just gonna sew the sides and add the pockets. Yeah, and then I'll see you. Hopefully, when I come back, I'll show you when it's done. So I've made a decision to actually cut out the excess, and if I die, I die. I'll just cut out this excess and I've already done the other part. See, it's aligning properly. Then I'm gonna do the same for this side and just cross our fingers and hope for the best. Lucky this is not the front, this is the back part of the dress. So I would be concerned if it was the front because it has to cover the bust area. So at least it's the back. Now it's around 1:30, so I just want to do a fitting and see how my dress is. Let's see. The hoops are so far. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 What am I gonna do with this? Okay, but this is how it is so far. I opened 2 holes here and here. So yeah, let's see the top part. It's coming. I think it just needs ironing so you can take its structure, but this is how it is so far. I just need to go to sleep. I have a problem with my pockets. If you can just help me with my pockets, I would be very happy. Something is happening with my pockets. I'm just not getting it right. They turned inside out. Yeah, it's a mess. So let me go to sleep and have a fresh start tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow I'll go to town and get the material needed for the sleeves, and then I'll take it from there. I'm done. I'm finished. Thank you so much, Queens and Kings. We will talk on the next day. Hello, Queens and Kings. Today is Saturday, and I'm back. It's an afternoon, and I'm back from town to get the right fabric. So there is a small change of plans. So the only thing that is a problem, not okay, the only thing that is a problem are the pockets. I don't know what's happening, but I think maybe I was tired. I needed a fresh start, and then I'm going to do the sleeves now. So there's a small change. I decided to make the sleeves to have 2 sleeves. So I want white yellow underneath, and then I want this pink overlaying, cascading under my arm. So I want 2 layers. So pink, yellow, and then pink on top. And then the duke is going to be pink. So these are the materials that I got. I got a meter for yellow, and I got 1.5 because I want a huge duke. So let's get started. Now I'm gonna cut. I'm watching a video on how to cut. Let me show you. So this is the video that's going to teach me how to cut the butterfly sleeve. This is the video that I'm going to use that's going to help me cut the butterfly sleeves. But I'm going to add the links to both videos that helped me. So yeah, let me get started. I'm going crazy right now. Look at this. This is my sleeve. Woo! It's so gorgeous. So the original plan was to have the pink on top, but it worked out well. So now I'm just gonna add on this side and wait for the pockets to humble me. dress, queens and kings. Okay, I'm gonna show you the full length, but this is the dress. So if I had to critique the things that I should fix next time, is the pockets. They were a problem. So if you can see, there's a huge difference between this side and this side. This one is flat. This pocket is, it's open a bit. So I know what the problem is. I just don't know how to solve it. So next time I'll keep that in mind. And then the next thing I would do, the belt, they're a bit loose for me. So the next thing I would do next time is to maybe put on the pellon. There's this material that you iron on. So another thing, I had to decrease the size of my collar. Compared to the first one, I increased. I cut when I was cutting this pink collar. It was 3 inches longer, so it was this big. So I had to cut and adjust. The pink was being too much. So this is how the dress is, queens and kings. I look stunning, don't I? Okay, let me come closer. I look stunning, don't I? I know, I know. And then there's a hole here because I don't know what I was thinking in my brain. I thought that I would have to have, like, you know how this belt went through this hole here and then came this side. Oh, another thing I did, I decreased the length of the belt. Remember when we were doing the fitting on Friday night? So I decreased the belt. And yeah, this is the dress. Hey, best friend and your bestie sitting by the fire. I cannot wait for wedding season. Can I just be invited to a wedding, traditional wedding, so I can just rock? Maybe I'll create another one. Who knows? Queens and Kings, it's time to close off the vlog. This was a very eventful learning experience. Yeah. So I also had to learn. I still don't know how, but I learned to be a bit generous when I buy material, because if I had enough material, I would have been done by Friday. But I had to actually, oh yes, I would have been done by Friday because Friday is the day I had to go and look for material. Another learning curve is where you brought your material, go back there. Don't go to a place that is closer because you might not, it's a risk. So go to a place where you initially bought your first material to find the right fabric, the right texture, the right color, the right tone of your material. So that's another learning curve. With this project, remember I did mention that I hate doing this thing, the hemming and stuff. I am now okay with it. I'm not bothered by it as I was before. I just learned Wuti I should use my left hand to tuck in while I'm using my right hand to push. So this is a strategy I learned. So once your hands get used to it, it's easier. So yeah, so my next project for October, I have a convention that I'm attending. Ooh, let me not give away a lot, but we have 3 projects that you need to work on. I am looking forward. I want to learn how to sew isiXhosa, especially the binding part, adding those lines to a skirt. Yeah, that's what I want to learn. Umbhaco. Yeah, I wonder if I can learn that. I can even stop sewing. I can just pack the machine nicely and seal it because I'm not going to use it anymore. I'm done sewing. Thank you so much for watching Queens and Kings. I'm joking. Thank you so much for watching Queens and Kings. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching this vlog, the first vlog of the year. Hopefully many more to come. We're gonna go back to beading as soon as possible. Just needed a break from the alphabet. been doing the alphabets for too long. Thank you so much, Queens and Kings, for watching. I love you guys so much. Remember to love yourself, respect yourself, honor yourself, and have fun. If you love the content that you're seeing, please consider subscribing. See you on the next video. Bye.